Hi, my name is Anushka and I am recording this video as a part of my reflection diary for the SCIF 3041 Summer Research Internship at NCTU. In the summer of 2018-2019, I worked on a research project in Hsinchu, Taiwan. Overall, this project was highly insightful, and for a biotechnology major like myself, it was a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. However, like any new adventure, I had some struggles that I definitely had to overcome. First of all, this project was quite a last minute thing. I was notified that my application had been successful during my finals period, however, was given the task of finding my own supervisor. As you can imagine, it was quite stressful trying to email a supervisor to accept me, whilst also trying to book flights, pack and everything, get prepared 3 weeks before I had to leave, whilst also worrying about studying for and doing well in my finals. Although this was pretty difficult to organize so last minute, I was determined to make full use of this opportunity and therefore was able to secure an intern position in the Laboratory of Bioorganic and Molecular Evolution with my supervisor as Professor Tang Heng Wu. I arrived in Taipei on the 4th of December 2018. That week, I settled into my new temporary life in a dorm, which was the first major struggle that I came across. Coming to Taiwan, I knew it would be vastly different to my life in Sydney. However, I did not expect the culture shock to affect me so deeply. Simple tasks such as even getting groceries was a huge struggle because I didn't have a car, and I had to work out a completely new public transport system, which thankfully by the end I was quite familiar with and was able to get to place B from place A quite easily. Additionally, sharing a room with two other girls, having a communal bathroom for the floor, and no kitchen was quite confronting at first. However, I was able to accept it and know my way around, know enough restaurants and food places where I was able to eat, as well as know busy times and less busier times in which I could shower and everything. So I was able to adapt and even make some new friends by the time I left. Although this was quite difficult and different to my living situation in Sydney, I think that overall it has made me a more aware person, a more independent individual, and has really helped with my self-growth. So at NCTU, my project aimed to clone, express, and purify the HP0421 gene. In the broader picture, I wanted to express the pregnenolone alpha glucoside and test its therapeutic potential to treat hypercholesteremia. Hypercholesteremia is a major risk factor in developing heart disease, which is the #1 cause of death worldwide, and therefore it's very important for us to find a more effective and better solution to treat it. However, the project did not go as smoothly as I had anticipated. First of all, it was very difficult to communicate with my mentor and guide Ling, who helped me through my project. Although she could speak conversational English quite well, the language barrier was still a huge obstacle when it came to me actually understanding the specifics of my project. She couldn't fully understand the questions about the research that I was asking, and I couldn't completely understand her response in detail. However, we were able to overcome most of this by using Google Translate and also by her recommending me different articles that might help and doing my own independent research. One very important lesson that this program has taught me is the importance of communication. While the language barrier was highly inconvenient at the beginning, we were both willing to try and understand each other. I definitely respect Ling so much for her effort and her willingness to try and do her best in communicating with me, especially in a language that is not her first. Excuse me, through this internship, I have learned very basic Mandarin. As a scientist, being able to communicate research is such an important skill, and in the future, I hope to pick up more languages so that I am able to communicate better with people all around the world. The most difficult aspect of this internship was the fact that my experiments weren't even working. The gene I was trying to clone would not ligate with the plasmid and would not digest properly to produce the result that we thought we would get in the gel electrophoresis images. It was so frustrating to spend so much time working on something only for it to fail at the very last step. I even emailed Sue expressing my disappointment and concerns, and she responded with, "Welcome to the wonderful world of scientific research." It was at this moment that I realized how time consuming, how patient, and how resilient that scientists were. Things don't work out perfectly in real life. It was up to me to speculate on why things went wrong and to come up with my own solutions on how to produce results. I was able to overcome this sense of disappointment by shifting my energy towards um, coming up with a different hypothesis. I tested these by repeating the experiments 4 times with slightly different variations. In this time, I was able to truly refine my lab work techniques and skills. I am now very confident in DNA and plasmid extractions in DNA cloning. Overall, my speed and accuracy, even in using even the most simplest techniques and tools such as the pipettes, have improved greatly as I am more spatially aware of everything in a lab. Um, I have learned how to become more aseptic and do more valid research. While refining my technical skills will definitely be useful in my future career as a researcher or research and development scientist, I also acquired transferable skills that are even more valuable. I can now independently come up with my own creative solutions. Although data did not work out in the end, I am proud for not giving up and the development of my problem solving skills, which are highly useful traits in this field. Ultimately, this internship was so difficult, but also one of the most rewarding things I have ever experienced. I was able to travel around the wonderful country of Taiwan with my family. The best part of this internship is the independence and personal growth that I experienced. I was not only able to refine my technical lab skills, but also become self reliant, learn Mandarin and better communication, develop creative thinking, resilience, and overall adaptability to new and adverse situations. All these skills have allowed me to become more confident in moving forward with my professional career. As this was my first hands on experience in the lab outside of the classroom, it's definitely prepared me better for the workplace. I am so thankful for UNSW for giving me this wonderful opportunity. I really did enjoy my experience and doing a summer research internship in Taiwan, and I'm really excited for what's next in store for me.